Signs you're being taken for granted. First, when you call or text your partner, they don't call you back. Several hours pass by, and you know they're not that busy. Worse still, when you ask about it later, they claim that they completely forgot about it. Second, they get very impatient with you. Your partner loses their temper very fast while trying to explain something to you. At times, they may intentionally try to explain it in a way that is too complicated to understand, just to make you feel small. Third, they just don't have time for you. You may make plans several weeks in advance, but they keep cancelling. And then, each time they make plans, even in the last minute, they expect you to drop everything and be there for them. Fourth, they don't fear losing you. They just don't seem to care with whom you go out with or what you're doing when you're not with them. At times, they might even make statements like, "I know you'll never find someone as good as me," or "I'm just too good for you." Let this not make you feel unworthy or lower your self-esteem. See this for what it is. Fifth, they don't admit their mistakes, even when they're wrong. They don't want to see you outdo them at anything because of their big ego. And thus, they believe that apologizing to you or looking small in front of you is an insult to their ego. Sixth, they don't pay heed to days you consider special. It has been happening for so long that you get used to it. Your birthdays and special events are forgotten, and they don't pay attention to much that is happening in your life. It does not take the initiative to ask you about anything new happening in your life. This is because they believe their life is more important than yours. Seventh, you are not their priority. You don't feel like you are an important part in their life, and you're seeing yourself as a second or third option at best. If you find yourself second-guessing your position in someone's life, you are not that important to them. Free yourself and find your people. They exist. Eighth, they act entitled to your kindness and good gestures. The other person believes it's your responsibility to be at their service. And if you don't do something nice all the time, the person gets angry with you or sulks like you have done something really bad. Ninth, your sacrifices don't count. You may have sacrificed many things, your happiness, your life, or even your future, but yet your partner doesn't reciprocate. 10th, your partner ignores and is indifferent towards you. They don't answer your questions at times. They give you a dark stare and walk away when you ask them a question or when you're having a conversation. 11th, you are often blamed for everything that goes wrong in the relationship. You may treat your partner with a lot of love and affection, and you may try hard to please them all the time, but no matter what you do, it goes unnoticed. On the other hand, even if you make one mistake, they keep bringing the mistake up every instance they get. Save yourself from such people. 12th, you wonder if they care about you. Your instincts tell you that your partner doesn't care about you, and almost all the time, you feel like you're just being used in the relationship to cater for the whims and fancies of your partner. 13th, You know you deserve to be treated better. You feel this, but you are too scared to say out in the open. And you are too broken in the inside to even acknowledge that you deserve something better, even though you're being wronged in the relationship. 14th, they don't listen to you. Your lover consistently ignores you and what you say, even if you remind them about it several times. They may not be a bad person, but this behavior shows how low they regard you. 15th, they expect so much more from you, yet they do not reciprocate. It feels like a burden. A healthy relationship shouldn't feel this way. And even if you know this, you just endure it in the hope that they may see just how giving and loving you are. Biggest mistakes people do. The harder you try though, the more they take you for granted and expect more from you. It's never enough to please them, no matter what you do. 16th, you feel unappreciated in love. You feel used, hurt, and disrespected in the relationship. You see yourself as a strong individual around other people, but your partner has broken that pride in you and always makes you feel useless and small in the relationship. You don't even think of leaving them, but you're constantly worried about whether your partner will leave you someday. This fear makes you try harder to please them. The harder you try though, the more they expect from you and the more you feel empty. What then stands out as a little doubt turns into a vicious circle that hurts you and leaves you feeling more vulnerable and defeated. Is it worth it? When you are in a relationship with someone who is genuinely into you, you will never really doubt how they feel about you. It's good to be always mindful of the many ways and signs that someone could be taking you for granted. And if you don't know them, this video got you covered. Join me in the next video as I share reasons as to why people take you for granted.